Yeah, that's had some mixed messages. Some people love it, some people hate it. Check the comments down below, it's quite interesting actually. Hey, it's Dan, and welcome to Unified Gaming. So in this one, I want to show you that the one bar melee ganker does work. I've been asked by people, does it work in Cyrodiil, does it work in Battlegrounds? And yes. All of this footage is from Cyrodiil on PCEU, and it's from a range of different health targets and tanks. This guy's got Vigor, he's got Hurricane, he's got both armor buffs on, and you will see in a minute, we absolutely nailed him. The build does work. Now, if you like what I do in my videos, then do like, comment, share, and subscribe. It really helps. But for the rest of this video, I want to go through and just show you actually how to play the build, give you tips, tricks, and a running commentary of what I'm doing, my thought process in Cyrodiil. And if you like all that kind of stuff, you want to see more stuff like that, there is actually extra stuff on Patreon right now. So do go check it out. You get exclusive content and much more. Details down below. So for the build, we really focus on using Wrecking Blow into Concealed Weapon. You will see we got hit by a massive Dawnbreaker from this guy here. We use Vigor, and then I go for a Wrecking Blow into an in-cap, light attack, Concealed Weapon. The Moth finishes him off. We absolutely melted that guy. This Stam Talk here, again, he's got 25k health, almost 26k health, he's buffed up. We hit him with 2 combos and he dies. The DK was fighting the other person, and then we help finish the DK. If you are comboing correctly with Wrecking Blow to light attack Concealed Weapon, you will do about 25,000 damage, and then the Moth will help get you up to that 30k mark. If the Moth does miss, sometimes it does, then you can obviously go and move around and roll dodge, light attack, concealed, and just get the kill. So that's kind of how the combo works. You will see in this part of the video, I'm going to go through a kind of 5-minute, 6-minute extended clip in Cyrodiil where I'm just going around killing different people, thought processes, all that good stuff. So in this bit here, I'm playing with my friend Nath. Nath is on a Dragonite, and we're in CP Cyrodiil. The build is exactly as listed on the video, apart from in-cap, which that was a suggestion. At the moment, Nath has taken all the pressure, and I've called out this guy to him on Discord, and we've gone for a double hit. So I've gone with the Wrecking Blow Concealed Weapon with my in-cap, and he's leapt him, so there was no way he could survive that. The damage alone from my end pretty much killed him. For this guy here, I've gone for a Heavy Attack Concealed, because he dodged the first Wrecking Blow Concealed. You will then see that as I move around, I'm keeping in sneak all the time. We are somewhat squishy on this, so we do want to be mindful. I go for Cloak, I go for Wrecking Blow, Light Attack Concealed, the Moth finishes him off, and I go for a cheeky bash. I then move around, I'm checking my resources, I'm checking around my environment, see there's loads of yellows there. If I attack one of those people in front of me, I'm going to get killed. There's a camp here on the left, so I'm just going to go and try and burn the camp. And you'll see that I get the torch out and it doesn't work. This happens a few times, it is quite annoying. But with this build, you have to pick your targets. We live in sneak, we live in invis. That is the key to this, and we use Siphoning Strikes to reset our resources with Vigor. Now I see there's a nightblade coming, and he's on a gank build because he tried to kill my mate earlier. So I'm just saying in my mate just to protect him, just in case. Someone's got a detect potion which pulled me out, so I've just pulled back. And I see the yellows are moving back this way. You saw that a few of them moved towards us, so he just moved away, and I moved around the edge, following Nath, because this guy's going to go for him. You can see him coming. So I've targeted him, I get ready, Cloak, Wrecking Blow, in-cap, and he's dead. I then roll, Vigor, and Cloak. I find a Nightblade over here, so I go for Cloak, Wrecking Blow, Light Attack Concealed. I do get an in-cap there, which hits really hard if you have it charged. So you could go Wrecking Blow into in-cap and then Light Attack Concealed, or you can go Wrecking Blow, Light Attack Concealed. I then move across and I see this person's fighting, so I just go for a Heavy Attack into a Concealed, just get a cheeky kill, and this guy, bless him, yeah. With all of this, you see that I'm rotating the screen and I'm just assessing my surroundings whilst also talking to Nath. Nath is basically bait. He's very good at being bait. He's on a Dragonite. Although he's got 700-800 CP, he is very good, and he's good at staying alive. So with that in mind, I can use him as a way to kind of lure people out, and then we can just go and focus them. I'm also assessing all the time my environment, my surroundings, looking around left and right constantly. And if there's 3 or 4 people in a group, I'm not going to attack. You're going to get killed. If you fail, you'll get killed. We've then found the camp on the left. I've seen the yellow Nightblade and that DK trying to pull him out, so we can help get the yellow. We go for the Wrecking Blow into Light Attack Concealed, and then I roll dodge the Concealed. I find what I thought was a nightblade, but it was actually a stam sword. Can he stun me? He's hit me with meteor, so I jump, hold vigor, and then roll dodge to get out of it. And then light attack concealed, and then pop back in the cloak. That red hit master lock, so I knew that I couldn't pressure him because I'd have too much dots if I'm not careful. And then Knave says he's in combat, so I go over to this person here. He's on a nightblade, so we go for our wrecking blow, light attack concealed. We almost one-shot him. And then we just keep the pressure with the light attack concealed. If our magicka runs low, I will weave in the wrecking blow, as you'll see me do from time to time. At this point, I'm just resetting my resources using Siphon and Strikes and Vigor. Vigor is really good to help do this. You cast Vigor, then you spam Siphon and Strikes. You'll see my stamina pool is really high most of the time, even though we have no regen on this build. It's all damage. Nath then says that he finds a camp on the left, so we follow up. And we see a sorcerer there and 3 nightblades. I go for the nightblade at the back, 32.8k health. I hit the combo on him, and he goes down to, I think it's 4k. I then get hit with Plague Break and a few people on me, so I'm just rolling. I use my potion. I have 2 curses on me. So I tell Nath I've got 2 curses. If they are hard-hitting curses, like 4 or 5k each, that's 10,000 nearly, which will, do a third of my health, so I have to wait for them to go off before I go back into combat. I then look at my stam. My stam's really low, so then I roll dodge, and I go for cloak, just to try and get away. You'll find that cloak's really helpful, and what I do here is I use Siphon Strikes and alternate cloak. My magical was low, I needed stam, and so I did Siphon a few times, just being mindful not to get killed by the dots. At this point, I just rest here, just get some resources up to about half stam, and then I can kind of just go back in. I'm resetting, and I move closer to him. I go for a cloak, wrecking blow, light attack concealed, and I do get an incap in there too. We one-shot that combo, that guy, and then we go for these other people when they've managed to leap them to save us. That guy's then gone into cloak. I've got the bow ult dot on me, so I'm just moving back into the building, which I tell Nath, which he retreats. You'll see my health regen is very low because I'm a vampire, so I need to get up here before everybody else, and that's why we use the Steed Munders on this build, because it really helps us move quickly, especially in sneak. And then all I'm doing here is, whilst I'm waiting, is casting Vigor, using Siphon and Strikes to reset that stamina pool, and then go for another Vigor. Then that way that can just tick me up. Nathan says he's got some company, so I wait on the other side. This Templar comes up, he has 32k health, cloak, cloak into incap and light attack concealed, and that's him dead. The Nightblade then kills Nath, so then I heavy attack concealed, and it sets him off balance. Because he's off balance, I can then medium weave the light attack, which will then stun him because it's now cast as a heavy attack, and that got the stun because he was off balance. So even if you don't get to stun them from the opening hits, you can do that. I see this warden has 44k health. I go for it, and I'm like, he's way too tanky, and there's another red coming up, so I jump down and I tell Nath to do the same. At that point, they are too tanky. 40,000 health, you're not going to gank. It is just not doable. If you have 2 gank builds, probably, but they are really tanky builds. They've got lots of group healing. So I'm just positioned to see if I get an opportunity to help Nath, knowing that if I get caught, I'm going to die really quick. I then see that Nath has got no chance of surviving, so I just reposition, and I wonder to see if I can get a res, but they have the tech potion, so they follow me. I then roll dodge a Vigor. He hits me with the delayed stun, so then I just sprint. And because of that Steed Mundus, we move really fast, we can outrun them a lot of the time. I roll dodge every now and again, just to try and dodge any projectiles, and then go for some cloaks. You'll see they're still following me on the left. When you do a lot of moving, you want to kind of make L dashes, so you kind of dart forward for a little bit, then you turn left or you turn right to get away, and then you do that a second time, so you end up doing like a zigzag. By doing that, I was able to get away. I've got elemental susceptibility ticking on me right now, which is that thing, and it keeps pulling me out, so there it procs again, and I'm out of stealth. Now that that's gone, I was then going, I could go get Nath. I then go back to the people to see if they're still there, and you can obviously imagine what happens next. I do die eventually. For the remaining clips though, I want to show you kind of just that gank combo a bit more, and just show you that it works against a range of targets. 27k health, wrecking blow, light attack concealed, the moth gets him. This guy then comes to get me, he's only 60 CP, bless him, so you go for an incap and then a light attack concealed, and then his other Nightblade friend comes, again he's got 1500 CP, We wait for him to pop out a stealth, and he doesn't. So we're going to follow him to see if we can get behind and get that combo on him once more. I'm just resetting my resources, using that Siphon and Strikes and that Vigor combo. It works really well, that Vigor combo. So Vigor and Siphon and Strikes is amazing. Wrecking Blow into Light Attack Concealed. Moth explodes. He's dead. 28k, almost 29k, dead instantly. You'll see on this clip here that I'm repositioning, and we were attacking this keep. And then somebody here was hiding himself as a DK, 33k health. I've gone for a Wrecking Blow into a Concealed Light Attack, and he died instantly. It's like 1.5 seconds from start to finish. This guy has 37k health almost. He's really tanky, so I go for the open combo. I get him down to 23k, so you know that's a good 13,000-ish. And then Nathan and I, we just keep the pressure on until he dies. The advantage of playing this build in a group is that you have the other person to help you. I see that there's a Nightblade on the sort of top of this pillar, so I jump over here. I then Wrecking Blow, Light Attack Concealed, and he's dead. If you have sub 25k health, it is an instant kill. One-shot kill. If you have obviously over 25k health, then you do a lot more damage. In this clip here, you will see that I'm going to be fighting a Nightblade who goes in stealth. And I get asked, why do I use Cinders? I didn't get the Light Attack Concealed on him, but my Moth followed him because he was in stealth, and Pets ignored the stealth rules, and then that chased and got him. I'm then fighting this Soul here who was fighting somebody else, and I went to see if I can get a cheeky kill. I've gone for the combo. He did try to get me, but I was able to roll dodge the overload and frag that he tried. I go for just some concealed light attacks. The concealed hits really hard because you've got major berserk from Wrecking Blow and 10% from the concealed. So much damage went at stealth. He then obviously rolls, but the Moth, because it's AoE, explodes and kills him. I then have a few Nightblades on me, so I'm going to just see if I can get this one, but he goes in stealth. So at that point I just reposition. In this clip here, we've got a Stam DK, he's got a bow on the back bar and 2 in the front bar, I think it is. A few reds come out, so if I go for one of them, I'm probably going to die. I'm just seeing where the people are. I've marked one of the people to keep an eye on him. This DK then comes to my mate, so I'm going to go behind him, go for a Wrecking Blow, into an in-cap, into a Light Attack Concealed. He rolled the Concealed, so I then did a follow-up Light Attack Concealed. And then we got him. This person got on his horse, so we did a Wrecking Blow into a Light Attack Concealed. He's dead, but it doesn't show, so that did confuse me. Again for this Nightblade right behind him. And the combo is all about being behind them because you get so much more damage with the CP stars we use. It is really noticeable. We go for this person here. I get hit with a stun, but I do manage to get the Light Attack Concealed off because being a melee skill, there's no delay compared to projectiles. I then go in to see, can I go get this Nightblade? He's quite squishy. I go for the combo, but I missed the Light Attack Concealed. That will happen from time to time. If that does happen, you just want to reset. You want to go for your sort of cloak if you need to. And then I'm just chasing this person while the Moth is following to help me see where they are. I'm going to go for a Light Attack Concealed because there's 3 people with us here. And that's kind of how you play it. I hope you found this useful. If you get any questions, let me know down below. And if you want to see exclusive content and much more, there is a Patreon. There's details down below. For this last clip, you will see that I do get some hate mail from this person because we've killed him a few times. And he's obviously tried Zerg and Nath earlier. So hence you can see in the bottom left. But yeah, I'd like to know what you think of the video. As always, I want to say just a huge thanks for all the support. But I'll catch you in the next video on the next stream. So thanks for watching, guys. Take care. And bye!